What's going on, everybody? Back again with another video today, doing something a little different. As you see, we got the trailer hooked up, my wife and son in the truck, and we are getting ready to head to the power sports dealer in town. Wasn't really planning on buying a side-by-side right this minute. We're gonna wait till after the first year, but year ends here and they got deals, and they made me a deal I couldn't pass up. So we were headed there to pick up a new buggy. Gonna be a pretty awesome build. I'm gonna do a whole build series on it and start doing some more riding content. So about to load up and head to the dealer, and I'll see y'all there. There it is. I was gonna take a video as soon as we got here, but they are busy today. Moving some buggies. They got some good deals into the year, and ultimately winded up with this one. Little leaf in there. Yes, 25 RZR Pro S Premium with the blue and orange livery, orange interior. Got ride command, but no audio. So it's essentially a sport with ride command and a backup camera. Different color plastics and powdered springs. But yeah, this thing's gonna be wicked. I got a pretty sick build planned for it. It's going on 50-inch assassinators. It's a new 24x10 MSAs, 8-inch portals. Gonna put a pretty sweet cage on it, some sound system, tune, exhaust, suspension, all kinds of good stuff. So this will be my winter project to get to ride next year. I'm really fired up. My last side-by-side was my Ranger 1500. Had a Polaris Expedition before that. I enjoyed it, but ultimately I really missed having a sport machine since my X3. I got some videos of it on the channel if you want to go back and check it out. That was back in like 2020, 2021. But yeah, Pro S, arguably the best machine you can buy to build for the mud these days. They're just set up to go. Trans is geared really good, frame's huge, 14 mil hardware, big everything. Just look how big the axles are. They're just ready to go. 2.5-inch shocks up front, 3-inch in the back. They're just really sweet rigs. I wasn't sure on the color, honestly, at first, but after seeing it in person, it's grown on me a lot. And you'll see in a next video when I add the fang lights, I'm getting the orange fascia off of the Pro R factory armored edition, which looks awesome. So getting ready to strap this thing down and head to the house and get it there and go have some fun. All right, finally made it back to the house, and this thing is wild. Curious on the width. Polaris says 74. I'm calling BS. This trailer deck is 83 inches wide. You got, I don't know, 4 inches there. Touching over here. I'm crooked on the trailer, but still, we'll pull a tape measure. I bet this thing's 76, 77 inches wide, bone stock. Me and my son rode around the parking lot of the dealership, and really crazy how refined these machines are from the previous generation Pro chassis. Just the, I guess the interior layout, the dash, everything's just way more refined and just feels, I guess, automotive-like. You got the seal that now runs all the way around the bottom of the door. Full doors, of course, with the armrests, similar to the Expedition I had. And I believe the seats are actually from the Expedition. They carried them over to the Pro chassis for 25 and up. Really like the color match dash. Like I said, the orange is growing on me. It really is. Got ride command. If you've never had ride command, I highly suggest it. Unless you're just trying to go insane with your audio, ride command is really nice. Backup camera, if you got people in your group, see everybody. And then this also acts as a head unit. You got volume. There's no audio, but all the wiring, I believe, is under these ports here for rear speakers and the dash. So it's very easy to add audio to this, which I'll be doing a video on. Got the new fresh air vents. Not sure how well they work. We'll see. It sucks air from this vent there. Yeah, this is it. Got the nice 4-point harnesses. I do wish they were retractable. I think the only way you get the retractables is on the Ultimates. But as much as I like the Stage 5 Rockford they come with and the live valve, dual valve shocks, it just, the deal I got on this thing, I got $7,000 off MSRP because it was a year in leftover model. I couldn't justify getting an Ultimate when it's going to ultimately bend in the mud. I mean, this is it. Getting ready to go ripping around here in a minute. Wife's in there cooking some lunch and I'm fired up. Stay tuned. This is going to be a wicked build. Like I said earlier in the video, I got some 50-inch Assassinators, some of the new 24x10 MSAs, 8-inch portals on the way for it. Like I said earlier, cage, audio, just all kinds of stuff. It's going to be a really good looking machine. I'm not going to turn the suspension up crazy. I'm going to let it still sit low. Lots of travel, keep the ride good, nice and stable. Yeah, it's going to be probably a 4 or 5 video build series just as I go and start doing some riding footage. I'll grab a tape measure real quick because I'm curious. I believe Polaris is fibbing on the width. May have to run inside and grab one, but it is. Yeah, let me go grab a tape. Pick back up on this. All right, there we go. Got me a tape measure. I'm gonna try to get this as even with the tires I can. I'd say that's pretty close. Bone stock 32s, stock wheels, everything stock, no preload adjustment. Polaris is definitely lying. Let's see. 76 right here. Look at that. Every bit of 76 inches wide, maybe even a touch past 76. So yeah, very, very big machines. You put some 5+2 offset wheels, some 35x10s or something, this machine's probably 80 inches wide. Yeah, gonna be interesting. I may end up having to get a bigger trailer because 8-inch portals and 24x10s, 12-inch wide tires. This thing's probably gonna be pushing 90 inches wide on an 83-inch deck, so that's it. I'll pick back up, getting this thing in a minute. I'll get some riding footage going. All right, here we go. First little rip session. Ride command boot up. I do like the 26 Pro Rs are only now offered in Ultimate. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. They got a massive like 10 or 12-inch display that runs this way, like 1500 watt 8-channel Rockford amp built in it. But this one's still nice, especially for the price I got this one at. So we got 1 hour, 2.4 miles on it. Backup camera. I can already tell the gear shifter is going to need a little adjustment. That's low and high. I think I'm gonna have to adjust the shift linkage just a touch. It needs to be there, and this rubber boot's hitting it a little bit. Polaris isn't known for that. Shift linkage not being dialed in from the factory. Definitely better than my X3 brakes were. X3 brakes were awful. I don't know if everybody else feels about it, but every belt buggy I've ever bought, I get it and I drive it the way I'm gonna drive it. I don't do a break-in period on the belt. I just get in and run it. Let's see if we can get a little four-wheel drive long traction. Let's see what we got. I'll put the drag in this thing later and see what we can do. Definitely needs some E85 and a tune in it though. Machine is very, very smooth. Much more refined than the previous generation, I would say. Its interior, everything's been fun. It just got raining the last day for about 12 hours, so the yard's nasty. I don't want to get out in the grass and make a mess. Good unit here. I'm excited. Put some miles up on the street. Gonna get a couple of these cycles in it. Pick it back up. Well, I got done riding this thing most of the afternoon. We went and put 20, 30 miles on it, just riding around, breaking it in. And I got to say, I'm pretty impressed. I didn't have super high expectations for it. I really didn't know. I mean, I know they're great machines, but it's a really fantastic machine. There's no rattles, no squeaks, no weird noises. They're just very refined feeling. These things have come such a long ways. Even for my X3 I had, it was a good machine, but it had its quirks. It's showing its age now. It's almost a 10-year-old machine, but this thing is sweet. I'm just ready to get it torn apart and get this build started. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, I wasn't able to get a ton of riding footage today as we had the fam in there just riding around and yard's nasty, so I couldn't get out there and really cut up too much. Didn't feel like getting this brand new thing muddy. But yeah, it's the last time you will ever see this machine stock. I'm getting ready to start with appearance stuff. Fascia swap, lighting. Gonna go ahead and do the audio in it before the cage, because those of y'all that know, once you get a cage and you have a dash bar mounted here, it is very difficult to get under your dash to do your wiring for your amps and audio. So yeah, gonna be getting the audio knocked out. I'll do a video on that. It's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm going with a very factory look, but gonna run all Rockford Fosgate speakers. Just not the Rockford Fosgate Polaris speakers. Gonna do some Rockford M2 6.5s, probably a P312 under the dash. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Hopefully get some parts in over the next week or so and get some footage of that and get this thing ready for riding season come springtime. See y'all in the next one.